Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from MetLife. Chase Brown now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. Tuipulotu in for the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the jump.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. Has a hole left. Room to run. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, it could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. Grenade.
Again, it's Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. On the counter, it's Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Herbert now. All in left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Hampton now up the middle. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Back to Hampton. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air this time, Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Brad McConkey with a touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brown with a return here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's dropping back to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70, Mustang 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And the stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 6, go.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Bronk. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
19, Buffalo 18.
2nd down pass play coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. Cuts right. His gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. With a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down. Giants coming out in a dime look. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. That's taken on the 7. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Get up, 60 Bobcat, 60 Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
Throwing it on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready? Kevin Pyre, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Draw play here, Hampton. Gets some space around midfield. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Football's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Herbert from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Herbert. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Going with the screen to Hampton. And they have this one well contained. So there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A give now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
26.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
70 range, 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Pass play coming here. It is cut left side. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running it now out of the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on first is Herbert. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Another one to Addison. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Chargers first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Herbert on first down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
He's trying to push the field. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
49-yard gain. And the Giants first down.
Here we go.
At the 1-yard line.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. York now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now bring a tight end in motion right. 2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Throwing it after where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
24, Chargers 7. Cade York to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Get some space around midfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
The Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set.
1st and 10. Herbert. One's complete, right side. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense. And number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Hampton trying the left side. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Running back sent in motion.
Let's go.
On third down, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Motion him out of the backfield left. On fourth down, here's Herbert. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Bronco 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Going now on first down. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And he's got it. It's in close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. York good on the point after. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game.
31. Chargers 7.
Now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Set.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. To the air this time, Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Sending him on the dive. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They snap it to Herbert. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And they send them back in motion right. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
It's Herbert once more. Got it to 1. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. To throw, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Herbert now off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Pocket pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. 70 civil, 65 65.
Back-to-back carries here. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
He's brought down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Fields this at the 19. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Shotgun game to Hampton. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Herbert from the gun. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he's not called at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Hampton gets the handoff. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On first down, they'll run. Escapes the defenders. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Running it with Hampton. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Lion. Go.
Hampton goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Set. 380. Set.
Here's a give straight up the middle. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for two. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Complete at the 2. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit.
23. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Brown with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper.
Ready.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
18 Cardinal.